This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Jen and today we're gonna be building in The Sims 4, but it's not gonna be a speed build this time. I'm gonna actually kind of real-time build, I guess. I don't know what we call it, but like not a speed build. Wish me luck, cause this is only the second time ever that I've done this, so hopefully it doesn't end up being a like 45-minute video. And let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? I think we're going to be building on this lagoon look lot in Sulani today, and I want to build a little maybe tiny house. We'll see how it turns out. Beachfront starting out couple or a single sim home, and I do have a floor plan that I'm kind of looking at and following a little bit to lay this out. I'm gonna start at the front here. Probably kind of want to raise this up a little bit, I think. And then of course we will use these. We'll just do it that color for now. We can change it later. The front of the house is a little bit like that. I need to put stairs on the front of that to see how far forward we can move it. Will it let us? Okay, that's not bad. The floor plan that I'm following kind of has a semi wraparound porch a little bit. So something a little bit like this. And then this one goes back like that. And this one goes all the way back. It's not supposed to be 3 though. Like that. There, that's better. We gotta fill in this space too. So here is the living room. And I'll say that goes back to about there. And then the kitchen on the end here. And the kitchen's really small, like a galley kitchen. And then there is a bathroom right here, I guess. This one might need to come out one more just to make it look a little better. It looks like a big square. It's not supposed to. It won't in a minute. This is supposed to be on the back like this. Something like that, I hope. Okay, this is the front wall here. And then this is the living room and the kitchen. But the kitchen only needs to go to there. So that's the living room. And then this comes back to about here with a bathroom there. And then that's the kitchen. And then a somewhat wraparound porch that gets cut off by the bathroom there. There is no wall, so let me get rid of that. There's no wall between the kitchen and the living room though. There's a ladder that is right here that leads up, but maybe I need to put the second floor on first. I'm not sure. I don't think it goes all the way over. It does not fill the whole kitchen. So the second floor needs to be right here. Is kind of what it looks like in the floor plan. So now maybe we can place that ladder. So let's see how many tiles this actually ended up being and see if we can make it a tiny house. It is not, darn it. Okay, let's go ahead and put these back on everything so it looks a little bit better. We'll put a ladder that leads down in there. Here we are. These are the ones we need, but of course it won't let me. It's not far enough out for it to be a ladder into the water. Got it. Let's try this. There we go. I will move this over one and just make it 2 wide. Do we want these to be white maybe? I kind of like that honestly. And then the white steps. We can have the steps like that. And we can recolor the ladder to also be, okay, well not quite white, but close enough. Now let's figure out the roof. It's flatter in the front and down lower because it's got a shorter span, but we would want more windows in the back. So let's bring this down and make it bigger on top so that we can have the roof be the same size on both sides and have more windows in the back as well. It just means there's more room upstairs then. There we go. I might bring the pitch up on this just a little bit. So that's kind of similar to the picture I was following. I think I'm gonna mostly stick with island living stuff, and I will change out the pillars, probably just for these ones, or maybe these ones from base game. These are a little bit closer to what I was going for, so I'll do these ones. Do we want to do something like this? Or do we want something like this? I think either could look good, but if we really want to stay with what's already in Sulani, probably this would be the best option. And then a corrugated metal roof. We just gotta figure out which door now. I wanted something a little more fun and colorful. There's a white and yellow version. That could be pretty. Maybe we should do that. I guess we'll go with these. Not really the vibe I was going for, but I can't even use them upstairs though. What about these ones upstairs? These ones I can use upstairs. We could do something like that. I think it would be a good idea to have a second door back here. And then we'll just use this basic white one for the bathroom. We need a floor on the porch, don't we? That looks good. Does the roof come in other colors? It does. What if we used this on the roof? Like that. We could go with something like this, which is a really pale wood, which is almost yellow. Let's get that ladder back. There. You know, we pretty much have enough room up here now. We could put a bathroom up here as well. We'll put a little bathroom right there, I guess. And then their bed can go here under this window. I like that. So let's get the kitchen counters in. Keep it with the light wood maybe. And then we'll do the sink over here. We could do some open shelves. And then we can add the clutter pack to it. Do we want to use a tile for the kitchen backdrop? Ooh, what about something like this? Is that too weird? I would prefer it didn't go all the way to the ceiling, but instead went to the shelves. You know, the pink with the yellow is kind of cute though. Maybe a pale yellow. I think it's kind of fun. It'd be better if it was a little bit more of a vibrant yellow than this cream color. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? Not really. What if we went blue? What about this? Let's go ahead and get a love seat in here because I don't think we're gonna... Can we move this window over a little bit? Can we get a full couch? We can get a full couch in here. Okay. Do we want to go full on island or do we want to just go regular? I kind of like the idea of regular because it's a little bit cozier, a little bit more comfortable in my opinion. And then we can do a fun blue. What about this color? That could be a fun color. And can we match that to a wall color? That's too bright green. That's pretty close. So I kind of like that. And I think it goes well with the yellow. I mean, it's not a perfect match, but... Oh wait, is this one even closer? No, that one's green. I guess either one would work, the blue or the green. Let's do the green. I know I just said that I don't like green and yellow together, but this green is okay, I think. Okay, I kind of like that. And it brings a little bit more color and fun into this otherwise very boring space. Oh, we need some flooring too, don't we? I think we're just gonna go with a basic wood floor, and then we can put a couple of carpets or rugs down. something fun. We do have this. Could put it right there. To be honest though, this rug looks so flat to me. It's supposed to have texture, but for some reason to me it just looks so flat. This could work though. That could be fun. I'm not sold on the black details, but it's still kind of fun, right? But then this wall should be back to blue because it'll bring out more of the blue in everything. This one? I guess I slightly like the green better. So we'll go with that, and we'll just give them a little bit more furniture in the living room. Don't want to leave it with just the couch and the rug. I don't think we should do anything quite that large. But we can do something like this. We just gotta cheat a little. It'd be better if the rug was fully this way, but does that look weird? What if we made it smaller and turned it sideways like this? Is that a little bit better? That might be a little bit better. And then what are we gonna do? That? I guess it kind of draws in the colors of the rug with the light wood, but gives it a little bit of a contrast as well. Should we go with a wood that kind of matches this? Or should we stick with the light wood? Should we do that and then use that and it's a little bit of a contrast? But then everything else is the light wood. I'm kind of not loving the light wood on light wood on light wood though. If we make the bar stools white, then it's not a light wood on light wood on light wood. We could keep these the slightly darker wood to give it a little bit of a contrast. That I think needs to be moved over. Let's get a little TV in here. It does kind of block the window, but that's fine. We can't really fit a ton, and yet we have all this open space, but we gotta leave space around the ladder or they won't be able to use it. Oh, smoke detectors. Always remember the smoke detectors. My recent rags to riches almost ended abruptly and prematurely due to a couple of fires in the same sim day, so that was fun. So we could put this here. Oh, that's tiny. For some reason, every time I see that, I think it's huge, but it's not. It's tiny. It's the tiniest little thing ever. What even is that supposed to be? Oh, it's probably supposed to sit up on top, isn't it? Okay. Well, we can do that. Let's make it something other than the same wood as the stand. Something like that, maybe? It still feels so cold and boring in here. I think we're gonna have to add blooming rooms. I love this plant. I've been trying to get one for my house. I had one previously. Why won't you? There. I had one previously, but I accidentally killed it. This is not, this is a bad texture, but I know what plant they're going for. Anyways, I had one previously and killed it by accident, and I've been looking everywhere for a new one since, and they're just not selling them in my area this year, which is always my luck. But what about something like that? Move it back just a little bit and a little bit closer to the TV, and maybe move this like that, and then maybe put a little candle right there in front of the doggy. If we have one that's small enough. That's really big. We don't want to use that one. I don't think we're gonna have one that's small enough for this spot. Darn it. We'll just put a little something else there. And what if we did this, made it kind of small? I don't know about that pink color. Should we do it here and then maybe move the dog in a little bit more and turn him? Okay, let's try this. The dog could go back a little further, but I think it's okay. Let's see if there's a better color for this. The blue and green, that pink, kind of blends in with the wood though. So I think we'll go with the blue and the green to pull in these colors over here. Can this rug be made bigger? instead of smaller and fill up literally the whole space? No, it's either this or tiny. If I do that, it looks good, but it doesn't reach under the couch. What if we brought the couch out a little bit and put a console table or something behind it? The console table fits width-wise, but lengthwise it's a little bit short. If we did that, would that be weird? We could cover up the glitching there. We could do some boxes here like that to kind of take away from that look a little bit of the glitching. And then we could do a couple of lamps back here. Something like this on either side. Then you wouldn't have to use the overhead lighting for everything. And maybe instead of those boxes, we could use a big plant. Like that kind of eats up the space. Give it a blue pot. Yeah, that could be nice, I think. And then, of course, the main purpose would be to also have somewhere extra to set your drinks and stuff. We'll put another big plant on the coffee table. What if we go with something like this? Is that too tall? Maybe we switch these and we put this up here instead. And they have that kind of greenish pot there. So that works. And then bring that down there. I would love to have a hanging plant, but I don't think this is probably the closest we have to a hanging plant. Which is not bad, honestly. And it does fill that space up quite a bit. And we need a trash can before I forget. Put it right here. Just add some stuff to the shelves in the kitchen really quick. Oh, we do have this one here. I forgot about this one. It's fine. I kind of like what's over there now anyways. Okay, we've got the shelves all full. I guess we could give them one of these. Since we have the kit, we'll do that, maybe? Yeah, we'll stick with the white. What if we put something like this above the stove just for decorative purposes? And then that there to finish that off. And I think this area is done. It looks pretty good to me. Let's go up and do the upstairs bedroom now. I think I'm just gonna stick with the same wood floors all throughout the house, honestly. Okay. For the bedroom, we definitely want curtains on these windows. Should we maybe go with a green theme up here? All the way around, I actually don't like these ones. Not mixed in with the other ones anyways. We'll stick with all the ones that are down. How about that? And then, I've seen some other people do this trick as well to make it look a little better. I don't know if we can pull it off with these curtains as well. At least from this angle anyways, it makes it look a little nicer and more finished off. At least for the bed wall. So we'll do that. Should we do that same color green for the walls then? Or is that too much green on green? That might be a little bit too much green on green. What if we did blue? Just so that it wasn't white again. That could be nice. A nice soft subtle blue. I'm thinking maybe this bed? Yeah, I like that. Do we have a green option? It's a little bit darker of a green. Does it clash? Possibly. What about this one? Oh, that's perfect. I love it. I don't normally like green. It has been growing on me though in more recent years. It's not that I don't like green. It's that I don't like grassy type greens, that yellowy kind of green. I don't like those kind of greens. But I do like a nice pale sage or vibrant mint. Those are nice greens. I've always liked those ones. That's my dogs again, if you can hear them. I'm very, very sorry. They're upset with me for being in here all day. I mean, they're not wrong. This is only the second time I've ever done a build with me, and I'm on hour 3. So this should be fun to edit. Do we like this stand? It's a little light. I like the shape of the stand. Okay. This color matches pretty well, so I think we'll go with this one. What kind of lamps should we use here? I don't want anything too traditional, but I don't want anything overly modern either. What about this one? Yeah, that's a little bit too modern. This is a very traditional lamp, but honestly, I think it kind of works here. And then let's put at least one wardrobe in here. I like to have hanging storage whenever I can in my Sims houses. Ooh, it's so close. I think we'll just go white for this. And we'll just kind of tuck it into the corner there. Should we put maybe a small bookcase and chair over here too? Because right now they don't really have a place for books. So that maybe, and then a chair right here. We can always put a rug underneath. I like the look of this chair. I just don't personally think it looks very comfortable. That plant is too big. Let's do the hanging plant up here since I forgot about it and missed it for downstairs. There we go. And then a little rug. Probably something circular, I'm thinking, just to soften up the area, but I don't really have a color that matches. I guess we could go with brown. It's not really the right kind of brown though. White isn't gonna really... Yeah, I guess white does soften it a little bit as well. What should we put in this corner? Maybe just a dresser with a mirror above it. That'd probably be good. We'll use this. I think it should match the color of the wood on the bed probably, so we'll go with this one. There. I don't really like any of these mirrors for this. This one's okay. Okay, that fills that corner up kind of nicely. I don't like that this is all white and light wood over here and then dark wood over here. I don't know that this comes in a wood that would really match though. And this is a similar situation, like they match each other, but they don't really match the bed and the dresser that well. It might be okay like this. At least it's all the same sort of wood tone in the whole room this way. I'm thinking maybe just another plant or two. Maybe something like this. Let's give it a blue pot though instead. Should we put a little plant up here on this? I don't really see anything that would work up there other than to do something like this again. The shadow is kind of glitchy there. Is it just that plant? It might be okay. And we'll just plop something like that there. Maybe in funner colors like that. We don't really have a lot of clutter that we can add because I'm trying to keep the amount of packs low. And then we can just go through and add some quick bathroom stuff. The bathroom is basically finished. Let me just give them a bath mat first. Might be nice. I think this is basically finished. So now we just have to add a little bit of stuff downstairs to this bathroom. So we've got the bathrooms taken care of. Let me just give them a bath mat. There. Now, we don't really need a ton of landscaping here, honestly. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but go with it. Let's bring up the roofs here. Oh, that's way bigger than I thought it was for some reason. We can use these though and do something like this. I feel like this should be less manicured, more rough, but we don't really have the thing that I was going for to make it that way. At least not without adding more packs on. So I think we're kind of stuck with this. These are too dense. We need some of these that are less dense, that are more kind of like this right here. What if I did something a little bit like this? No, I always accidentally do everything super symmetrical, and it's kind of annoying, I know. I don't mean to do it that way. So let's pull this out here like this, and maybe put that there. It doesn't help that it's in the shadow of the house, so it's a little bit harder to see. I don't like this. So what if we did this instead? I brought that in there and that there. I wish we had some of that stuff that was a little less dense. A lot less dense, actually. And some of this, like, right here, maybe? Just a little spot right there next to the house. We could potentially terrain paint it, but I'm not sure how that would look. I don't know that I like that. We can put a little bit of this other sort of variation of this sand around the edge of the house too, while we're at it. And a little bit under the house too. There. That makes the sand slightly more varied. We could do a slightly darker, but that's also a more yellowy, no, like orangey sand. Could do something a little bit like that. And then just put a big palm tree over here. Big palm tree right there, right smack in the middle of the front yard. I think it works. You have a little bit of landscaping right there where some stuff grew. And then you have this palm tree right here. I mean, if you take into consideration that the rest of the world does not disappear when you... What other trees do we have? We have these ones. The rest of the world does not disappear. Like, if this was The Sims free play or something, I would say, yeah, you really need to go heavy on the landscaping because it doesn't look good otherwise. But honestly, with the world still visible all the way around you, in some of these spots, you don't really need to go heavy on the landscaping. That's just my personal opinion. I know most people feel differently about that, but that's how I feel about that. Let's put a couple of hanging plants. It had my ladder get turned around. That's weird. That's not supposed to be like that. That is not supposed to be like that. There. That was weird. We want there to be a lot of bright lights out here, especially in the back, so that your Sims can maybe swim at dusk. Maybe not at night, but you know, later in the day. There we go. Yeah, that gives off plenty of light. They could go swimming right here and the ladder is still well lit up. I think I just want to do one more plant on the front porch. Maybe something like this could be fun right next to the front door. We'll do the trash can and mailbox right out here underneath this palm tree. There. And we'll put maybe a couple of chairs out here on the back. What do we want to do? Do we want to do these? But in a fun color? Will they be able to get around? Not real well, but that's okay. Okay, I think it's done. Let's just take one last look around quick. So we have the sort of wraparound porch. It wraps around everywhere except where the little bathroom is at. It's got plenty of space for you to add career items or hobby items or whatever, though. Couple of fun chairs back here, the ladder that reaches down into the ocean, which is your backyard. Then we have the main room over here, which is fun, very yellow and blue with some green touches. Then you've got some shelving in the kitchen for storage. And then you've got the little downstairs main bathroom, I guess, and the upstairs bedroom, which is a little darker more like relaxing and cozy. And then a little reading area here, plenty of clothing storage, and the little upstairs extra bathroom for nighttime use and stuff like that. You let me know what you think though. And let me know what you think of the build with me rather than speed build type video instead. Do you like the speed build videos better? Do you like these ones better? Do you think I need a little more practice? You let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you know when I'm posting videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.